Good morning, everybody. Have you heard the latest? George Zimmerman is back in the news. He is auctioning off the gun used to kill Trayvon Martin that he says he did in self-defense. And Mr. Furley's got to be in the picture. He likes my lipstick. And I just ate a donut. Anyway, back to George Zimmerman. He's auctioning off the gun he used to kill Trayvon Martin. He is saying many museums are interested in it, but he would rather auction it off, saying it's his personal property. He's a free American, and he can do what he wishes with his property. He's starting the opening bid, which starts here in just a few minutes at 11 o'clock. He's starting the opening bid for $5,000. He says he plans to use part of the proceeds to help gun violence against police officers. Somehow I just don't believe that. I believe he's just trying to put that in there to make himself sound good. He says by selling the gun, he can put this whole thing behind him. You don't have to sell the gun to put it behind you. You can give it away. Give it to a museum that is so interested in it. You don't have to sell it. So a lot of people are going to be very pissed off, saying, what he's making a spectacle of this, and morally, it's wrong to do what he's doing. Legally, he can do what he wants to with that gun. So you've got both sides to consider. Morally, I would never behave in that manner. That's not what I would do. Most people wouldn't, but most people are not George Zimmerman. And so I think it's been a while since he's been in the news, and he's an attention whore, and now he just wants to get his name back out there again for whatever reason. I think that he's really wants to get rich off of this whole thing. I think he's doing this so that maybe he can have more time in the media, and maybe they'll do a book on him, or maybe they'll do a movie on him, and he can hail as the hero, and blah, 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 blah. A couple of years ago, George Zimmerman was in trouble and arrested for assault on his girlfriend, but his girlfriend refused to testify, so therefore that was dropped, and it's wiped off of his slate like it never happened. So whether you think George Zimmerman was guilty, whether you think George Zimmerman was innocent in the murder of Trayvon Martin, he was cleared. I'm not a George Zimmerman fan. Make no mistake about that. I'm not a George Zimmerman fan. And morally, I would not do what he's doing, and I think it's wrong. Legally, he's able to do whatever he wants with that gun. So what are your views? And do you think anybody is going to buy that gun at the auction? And if so, for how much? And what are they going to do with it when they do get it? And until next time, bye-bye. Mr. Furley, say bye. Say bye, Mr. Furley. Say bye. I love you. You my baby. Bye-bye.